Algerian man is due to appear in court for committing sexual offences during New Year's Eve celebrations in Cologne. He's accused of groping a woman in the central train station with around 10 other men. More than 1,000 criminal complaints were filed in Cologne and blamed largely on foreigners. The incidents inflamed tensions over Germany's refugee policies. And Ira Spitzer joins me now for more on this from Berlin. Ira, as we just mentioned, 1,000 complaints here. What happened in court today?
Well, in a Cologne court today, where the 26-year-old Algerian man faced trial of alleged sexual assault, among other things. We've just heard from the Cologne prosecutor's office that the victim of the alleged sexual assault was not able to recognize the alleged attackers. So that charge has now been dropped. They're still recommending a period of probation for some of the other charges, but apparently he will not face the sexual assault charges. And there really do not seem to be, it seems very difficult to bring these cases to trial despite the hundreds of complaints for this in Cologne as well as some other neighboring cities. And what authorities have said, the reason for that is it's extremely hard to gather evidence. They've reviewed over 1,000 hours of video footage, but it's dark, there are firecrackers, it's an extremely chaotic situation. So they actually, now that this case has fallen through, they only have another, one more expected trial for the allegations of sexual assault.
And given the fact that there have been so many criminal complaints, hundreds of them being allegedly sexual assaults, are we likely to see many more of these trials taking place in the coming months, do you think?
Well, there is a 19-year-old man from Morocco who is in custody right now in Switzerland. He is awaiting extradition to Germany, and he is somebody else who the authorities believe they can build a case against. In Dusseldorf, there is a neighboring city. There is one case of sexual assault that is currently on trial. But those are the only real trials that authorities expect to see happen as a result of this. But despite that, the impact of the Cologne attacks have been massive, both in terms of the attitude among Germans towards refugees. Of course, many of the people being accused of taking part in this were from North Africa, from the countries of Morocco, Tunisia, and Algeria. So we've seen those countries being declared a safe country of origin. So in order to keep people there from coming.
I mean, given the fact that it has changed public opinion so much, have these attacks affected Germany's refugee policies?
Well, because of the origin of the alleged attackers from North Africa, as I mentioned there, those three countries, Tunisia, Algeria, and Morocco, are being declared safe countries. So their asylum claimants from those countries could have their claims rejected immediately. We've also seen Germany take measures to be able to deport people more easily who have been convicted of crimes. So the German government has made it somewhat more difficult for certain refugees to claim asylum in Germany.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for that update there, Ira. That's Ira Spitzer in Berlin for us.